Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Method Man here again, and I saw a comment of someone asking me to like I think it's list the 5 best 1v1 players in the game. And I'm in the game right now, and I didn't really want to make a what is the word I'm looking for. I didn't want to make a staged video with me already listing it out. I wanted to do it live, get my raw comments out. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. So 1v1 wise, number one character for 1v1 is definitely Giannis. Giannis is 100% the best character for 1v1 because he cannot, you can barely stop him. It doesn't matter that he can't shoot. It doesn't matter at all. He just bullies you, gets to the paint. You're either Euro steps or just dunk monsters on you. And defensively, he is no slouch. He is amazing defensively. So, and he's super fast. So there's not a guard plays 1v1 against him. He can keep up with the guard, and he's barely getting quick shoot because of his high defense, and he has great shot blocking. Bigs play against him. Yeah, he has great strength, so he can stop the dunk monster. He can stop the power jukes. Yeah, he's hands down the best 1v1 player in the game. If there's a top 5, he is number 1, and he's not. It's basically a top 4 after that because he is number 1. Next, I don't know, number 2. See, Giannis is very clearly number 1, but number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all up in the air. It honestly depends on the player skill level, but I think for number 2, I'd give the edge to Tatum or LeBron. To be honest, one of these guys are definitely number 2. I won't use one of them as number 3 though. I'm gonna just put it between them for number 2, or maybe it's both of them. I guess as number 2, LeBron and Tatum. See, LeBron basically is the damn near the exact same as Giannis. His main thing is going to be dunking, yet you can't really stop it unless you got for some reason got a center in 1v1, and at that point LeBron can shoot. LeBron can just shoot on you. And Tatum is basically both, but both in one package, I guess. He has the defense, he has the ability to power juke you, he has the shot creation, he can get in the paint and dunk as well. Tatum is wild. I guess his only issue is his speed. But in 1v1s, maybe speed is a bit overrated in 1v1s, I guess. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I'm thinking about it right now, but okay, maybe it's not that crazy in 1v1 because you're playing against one player, and if they're familiar with the game, they're gonna know stuff that you're trying to do, so they can anticipate better what your character is gonna do. So the speed that your character has, it isn't as impactful because they can have a precognition of what you're gonna do, so they can already be some steps ahead of your move. So they can know, okay, he's definitely going for a step back. Okay, maybe not definitely, but there's a high chance he's gonna go for a step back there. So I'm just gonna play very close to him at this exact moment. So yeah, his speed is not really gonna be much of a factor there. But it still is. Don't get me wrong, speed is still very much a factor in this game mode. But hey, 1v1 it's a bit iffy in 1v1s. So yeah, LeBron and Tatum are number 2 in my opinion. So number 3, 4, and 5. Now this is where it gets really murky. This is where it just gets. To be honest, there isn't really a good 3, 4, and 5. At this point, it's really just skill based. At this point, it really is just skill based. Um, and you're gonna find most of the best 1v1 players in a shooting guard. To be honest, I think James Harden, Devin Booker, uh, Zach Levine, Ant Man, uh, and Bradley Beal, like as a budget. I knew the dude said like he's looking for budget options as well, and I think Bradley Beal is an amazing budget option for like 1v1s. He's basically a better Devin Booker, a much cheaper and better Devin Booker. Like he's 265K. Wow, he has. Man, I remember when the feature to sell these player cards came out. They were like selling for like 500K. And now seeing them like half that price is crazy, man. Wow. That is crazy. Yo, Drew Holiday as well is at 285K. Like bro, Drew Holiday, he used to go for like 400K, man. I have not been paying attention to this player market. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, man, I tend to ramble a lot, man. But yeah, the commenter also wanted like, I think he wanted budget options. So I think Bradley Beal is an amazing budget option. He mentioned Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell can work very good as well in 1v1s. The only thing is that Donovan Mitchell, I guess he's predictable. Like, he's gonna dunk. If you've played the game a lot, like his dunk animation, like it's pretty common to you, so you can definitely like prepare for it. But even then, Donovan Mitchell is pretty crazy. I wouldn't like be too scared playing against him because he has no defense. So like you're gonna just be going bucket for bucket. You're just gonna try to go bucket for bucket with your opponent in a 1v1 if you're playing Donovan Mitchell. So like his defense is his caveat in 1v1s. Same as Bradley Beal, but Bradley Beal I think has a bit more defensive capability. Let me just check that as I am in game. All he has is reaching, steal, diving, save, and what is his base defense stat? His base defense stat. What the heck? Where is the? Okay, it's 404. Let's check on Donovan Mitchell's. So defensive wise, he does have slippery worm, which is a non-factor. He in 1v1s there are no screens. He has level 1 reaching, steal, and diving, save. And what is his defensive stat? It's actually what the heck? It's actually way higher than Bradley Beal's. It's like 100 and like what is that? 126 points higher than Bradley Beal. That's actually crazy to me. How is Donovan Mitchell a better defender than Bradley Beal, and Bradley Beal is a tiny bit taller than him? Hey, doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. They're both not that great defensively, so yeah, they're just gonna get ran over as well. So like you're picking them just to go bucket for bucket with your opponent. Zach Levine as well, same scenario, bucket for bucket. Not the greatest defender. Devin Booker, like Devin Booker's defensive stat is actually pretty nice. His speed is like okay, his speed is pretty murky, man. Like they gave him just enough speed to be relevant, but not enough to like be like great. I'll say he is relevant with the speed he has, but and then again you have to reach like R7 to get that speed. So it's like you gotta spend all this money to reach R7, and then when you reach R7, it's not even like it's superb. It's just fine. It's just enough. I'll say. James Harden as well is he is the I guess he's the ultimate bucket for bucket player. Like you're not playing defense with James Harden. Like you're getting run over. Trust me, you're getting run over. But on the offensive end, you're bullying your opponent offensively. Not gonna lie, James Harden is bullying his opponent offensively. He's the ultimate glass cannon, I guess, for 1v1s. Ant-Man is a bit more balanced. Ant-Man can definitely defend. He's much more defensive than all these other shooting guards that I've mentioned that are great for the 1v1s. So yeah, Ant-Man can definitely be play some defense, get some stops, but his offense, like, yeah, he can, like, he's gonna dunk. He's definitely gonna dunk at least one time, which is already a bit iffy to stop. But his shooting is what kind of irks me. You can have all the confidence in the world with Ant-Man's buffs and stuff, but yeah, you're still gonna randomly miss one like wide open mid range shot for some reason. I have no idea why they. I have no idea why they do that. Like, he misses like a mid range shot very randomly, very randomly. So hey, if you can miss that shot and get the ball back, well, then you're Gucci, man. You're like set to win, because then you have no drawbacks. You'll be dunking, you'll be defending, you'll be getting stops, and if you can get your your possession back off a miss, yeah, you're pretty much gonna win. So Ant-Man is pretty nice for the 1v1s as well. But I will say though, although his defense is much better than these guys here, like everybody else I mentioned in the shooting guard position, I still don't think it's enough to, like, you're definitely safer with him, like, but it's like what's an analogy I can use here? It's like dropping it's like putting a drop of water in the ocean. That was a fucking terrible analogy. I'm sorry, but it's good, but it's still not gonna stop like the disgusting 1v1 characters like Tatum, LeBron, and Giannis, bro. I'm sorry, but he just does not, like, most cards don't have the tools to stop those guys. That's why they're so hard, and that's why I think they're like declare 1 and 2s in 1 and 2 ranking in the 1v1 section of the game, because they're just so hard to stop. They're very hard to stop while playing great defense. Uh, Point guard. I think the only point guard. Okay, maybe there's like 2 point guards that can like go into 1v1, and I think that's SGA and Doncic. SGA's whole like card is built around isolation, so obviously he's gonna be decent in 1v1s. Defensive wise, yeah, he's gonna be fair as well as anybody else against Giannis, Tatum, and LeBron. He's just gonna get murked on. So there's that. Doncic probably can make something happen. I mean, you take away a big part of his exclusive without like being able to pass to a teammate or whatever, but he still has a lot of scoring options. He can like, he's not really the most solid at shooting the 3 ball, but he can shoot. He can definitely hit like one at least. Mid ranges, he hits mid ranges, and he has power offense. He has his layup exclusive. He has his paint step back and stuff like that. So you can make stuff with him. But defensive wise, crushed. People would think that Kyrie Irving is a great 1v1 player, but trust me, he's not. You're gonna spend most of your shot clock possession praying for an ankle breaker. Like, that's not good offense. That is not good offense. Like, hoping you get an ankle breaker? No. I guess you can apply that to Epic Trae Young as well. Jalen Brunson is a no threat in 1v1s. John Morant can be a threat, but like, he's kind of one-dimensional. Dunk. So yeah, not the craziest. Dame's dribble package is just trash. It's garbage. Westbrook can be a threat because he can rebound a bit. I mean, you're not going to be getting much rebounds in 1v1s anyway, so it's not really the biggest deal, but it's great to have a rebound, like a decent rebound stat, even in 1v1s. You'd be surprised the amount of clutch rebounds that saved my 1v1 career, like 1v1 games. So yeah, like I said, speed wasn't that much of a factor, but Westbrook's speed is kind of cracked, especially when he pops his dominance. So yeah, then it becomes a factor because it's so much. It is a lot. But yeah, defensively, offensively, let me finish his offensive coverage. Yeah, he's just a dunk man. He's just a dunk man. Like, leave him open for a 3. If you're me, you're gonna be unlucky, and Westbrook's gonna go like 2 for 4 from three or something like that. It's just like those days just happen. They just happen, man. I don't know how, man. People just get such a huge field goal boost when shooting against me. It's insane. But yeah, it just happens. But other than like the lucky days like that, yeah, he's pretty much a brick from everywhere. Mid range, like he's oh yeah, obviously he's gonna maybe make 2 mid ranges out of like 4 shots or whatever. But generally, he's a brick from mid range. He's a brick from the 3 point line. He's just a dunker, which is pretty one dimensional. And his defense isn't that great, so stomped by the number one and number twos. No one else here is like jumping out the gate to me. Maybe De'Aaron Fox. Like budget wise, De'Aaron Fox can probably do some damage. Now that I think about it, De'Aaron Fox can definitely he can make some things happen in 1v1. His 3 point shooting is not the greatest though, but he can shot create with that step back in the mid range at least, and he can and obviously he can dunk. So yeah, I mean he's not the craziest, but budget wise, I think he's like a he reminds me a little bit of Donovan Mitchell to be honest, but just as a point guard version. Once again, defensive wise, no siree, he's getting steamrolled. But I think I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. There is absolutely no center I think I'd feel comfortable with going into 1v1. Maybe Embiid. Maybe Embiid. Maybe Miles Turner and maybe Karl Anthony Towns. But yeah, I maybe Chet as well. But other than those guys, I don't think any of these centers can like survive in the 1v1 environment. You're just gonna get bullied, to be honest. And well, power forwards, well, you know, Giannis rules this kingdom. So yeah, Wembanyama and Scotty Barnes. Actually, there's a case that these guys can actually make in 1v1s. To be honest, even Julius Randle. Yeah, power forward actually has some options for the 1v1s. I'm thinking Wembanyama because like he's not the greatest shooter, but he can shoot. Obviously, can dunk and can play defense. The only thing is he's gonna get bullied by power jukes because of his low strength stat. Next, we have Scotty Barnes, who mainly can dunk, I guess, but with his exclusive, like he's gonna be so boosted defensively, at least at the start of the 1v1, that it's gonna help you so much because getting stops in a 1v1 is like the like what is it the key to victory, I guess. Yeah, getting stops in 1v1 and getting more possessions for yourself is a like huge part in winning 1v1. So Scotty Barnes can make some noise there. Evan Mobley's not gonna be that crazy. Zion might actually be he might actually be a problem in 1v1s, to be honest. The only issue is that he's extremely one dimensional. Like as you can see, I mentioned Westbrook as a one dimensional, but he still can maybe shoot the three ball and maybe shoot the middies sometimes. Zion? No. You know he's gonna die. Like you face a Zion, like there's one place he's coming. There is one place he's coming. He's coming to that paint. That's the only place he's coming. So yo, pause on that. Yo, pause on that. No Diddy. But yeah, that's where he's going. You know where he's going. Shooting, you want him to shoot. You want to beg him to shoot. Open shot, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's open or not. You want him to shoot. He's gonna miss more times than not. So yeah, I that's kind of what holding him back for me as being a really good 1v1 player. Although he's really unstoppable when he gets inside the paint and just like does the hop step dunk. So yeah, that I mean he has a case with it, but like it's so one dimensional that you can stop it, especially if you're playing one of the top tier characters like LeBron, Tatum, or Giannis. So yeah. Budget options in here, I guess Julius Randle is probably the most budget friendly power forward for 1v1s. His exclusive, I guess, can make you dunk. He also has a similar step back like De'Aaron Fox, so there's that. Other than that, like, yeah, he's basically like a power forward version of De'Aaron Fox, in my opinion. He's just mediocre at pretty much every aspect of the game, like mid ranges, 3-point shots, and dunking and stuff like that. Like, he's pretty average at all of them. Like, he can do them, but like, it's not gonna be the craziest stats for them at all. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful, man. I didn't want to like make what I forgot the word again. I don't want to make like a pre-recorded video of me that's like sitting down and like really analyzing this. Man, that sounds really horrible that I didn't do that. But let me explain. I wanted to make an authentic like video on it, like with my live reaction and my live thoughts on what I think are the best characters for the 1v1 mode. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Did I cook? Did I not cook? Also, I'm experimenting with new thumbnails. Let me know if y'all like the new thumbnails. Anyways, guys, subscribe and like the video, and I'll be back for a next one. Leave anything in the comments about anything I should talk about, anything you want to know, so I can get more video topics. See y'all in the next one.